Rainforests are like giant utilities, recycling air, cleaning water, pollinating crops, regulating climate. They're vital to humanity's life support system. Demand for these services is rising. There are 7 billion of us. In just 40 years, there'll be 2 billion more. But supply has been dropping. Half the world's forests are gone. A rainforest the size of England disappears each year. So the value of standing forests can only rise. Each year, the Amazon rainforests provide over 5 billion in the pollination of crops for Peru's farmers, and over 30 billion in water services for South America's farmers, and 600 million in regulating water pressure for hydro dams, and billions more in making rain for hydropower. Each year, humanity loses 2 to 4 trillion worth of services from deforestation. How can all this value be turned into jobs and money for Peruvians? One of many places this is being worked out is the Alto Mayo.
Ahora nos encontramos en el bosque de protección Alto Mayo. Esto es un mirador donde nosotros podemos apreciar la belleza paisajística del bosque de protección. Como guardaparque siempre estamos nosotros tratando de informarnos, conocer más y nos permite estar más en armonía con la naturaleza. Nos sentimos orgullosos de trabajar para el bosque porque en todo el planeta, toda la humanidad necesita el agua, necesita el clima, la vegetación.
With new road construction, settlers have moved in. The area is under pressure. One consequence? Deforestation has slowed the Mayo River, causing power outages and water shortages in the lowlands. The tide is turning, though, thanks to a whole new market. Businesses worldwide are committed to reducing their carbon footprint. One way to do this is to invest in standing forests in places like Peru. And this is exactly what Disney is doing in the Alto Mayo.
Disney has a long legacy of caring about nature. We want to get to zero net direct greenhouse gas emissions. The only way to get to zero carbon emissions is to have a really strong approach where you say, okay, first, we have to reduce our use of fuels. Second, you have to look for what are the alternatives that are lower carbon. And then finally, when you've done all of those things, then you look to carbon offsets to get the rest of the way. We are very focused on forest offsets. If we can slow deforestation, then we are slowing the amount of carbon emissions that are going into the atmosphere.
Peru is making carbon markets work. One issue, assuring a buyer like Disney that the amount of carbon a forest stores can be accurately measured. Technology pioneered in Peru is getting this done. The biggest issue, though, is convincing buyers that their money will actually reach the local level. Conservation International has a solution. Disney money goes to fund conservation agreements.
Acuerdos de conservación es una metodología que Conservación Internacional ha aplicado ya en muchos países con éxito y es un mecanismo a través del cual se logra un compromiso del poblador local de no deforestar a cambio de beneficios.
Que no necesariamente es un beneficio económico en dinero, en efectivo, sino en actividades que lo benefician al poblador y que lo hacen sostenible, ¿no?
Beneficios como asistencia técnica para que mejoren los rendimientos de sus cultivos, pero también ayuda para que ellos puedan asistir a las escuelas, medicinas o cualquier tipo de beneficio que ellos crean conveniente.